Even if you don't become the next big YouTube channel, you have not failed. There's so much to gain from just starting a journey on YouTube. If you've ever thought about starting a YouTube channel, I 100,000% think you should. Let me tell you what I've learned and convince you to start by the end of this video. If you have doubt friends, I probably had all the same ones, so let's chat. 3 years ago, I started this channel during the pandemic as a way to encourage other parents to find joy in the crazy time of isolation and trying to juggle it all insanity. My expectation from this side project was that potentially only my kids' grandparents would see the videos because nobody else would care. But I did it anyway. So here I am, 400 plus videos. Did you hear that? 400 plus friends. And sitting at this point of recording at 1,760 subscribers. You might be thinking, that's a lot of work and time for 1,760 subscribers. But I'm actually thinking, wow, people are interested in what I'm putting out there. And honestly, it was just for fun. So this channel was monetized last year. And if you're curious how much YouTube paid me in the first 7 months of monetization, check out this video. Now, let's talk about doubts and excuses. First, what if nobody watches? Who cares? Have you heard dance like nobody's watching? I mean, don't do it for the people. Do it for you. Do it because you have something to share. Do it because you want to improve other people's lives. Do it because it's your creative outlet to keep you sane. Whatever your reason is, keep that in mind because you're absolutely going to have videos that get only 2 views. Your parents, or maybe it's you twice on 2 different devices. And if you get bigger, you have different problems. You're going to get people that just say weird or bad things. You know what? Shrug it off and say to yourself, hey, people are seeing this. And yay, comments for the algorithm. Just make sure you're putting out into the world something that you are proud to share, but as if nobody will watch. Stay consistent and the people will come. You know what they say, build it and they will come. Did I just date myself? The second thing, you might think you have nothing to share. That's a freaking lie. Everybody is good at something. Everybody has gone through stuff. Everybody is passionate about something. You get where I'm going. There are people that will resonate with you and be interested in what you have to say, and you alone. I thought this too. I thought, I have nothing to share. What are people going to come to my channel for? But I am so amazed and grateful that every day I get to see these comments of people that come and say, this was so helpful. Thank you so much. Or I was looking for something like this, or I really needed to hear this. And those comments just make my heart sing. I don't care if I had 100 subscribers or 1 million. I'm just still glad to improve one person's life by me putting something out there. I mean, I suppose 1 million would be fantastic. So hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this content, will you? That's my wink wink. I don't know if I did both. But seriously, learn from other bigger YouTubers, but don't try to be them. You can only be you, and that's fantastic. You might be saying, you're not good on camera. I ask my kids, how do you get better at something? Did you get the answer? It's practice. Just do it and learn from it. We all start somewhere, and so do you. Just aim to get a little better each time. This is our first video, friends. I mean, can we just look at this? And yes, I think these tiny humans who I birthed are adorable, but it's not beautiful footage or edits. Over the course of time, I've learned more about editing, learned what people like to see. I've taken a part to a YouTuber course for people like me that do this on the side. And that link is in the description if you want to learn more about that. But slowly trying to get better with each video is all you can do. I can see my confidence on screen increase more and more and more because at first I was fumbling, tons of ums, figuring out what I was doing. And I still have tons of bloopers. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of editing that happens, but I'm okay being me and finding my voice in my section of the internet and the world. I'm connecting with people and the things that people want to learn from me and knowing that I have something to give, especially to the people that I never would have met in my daily life, which is really enriching to me. So don't be afraid. Go be you. Start somewhere. Just do it. I don't have time. Oh, if I had a penny for every time someone said, I don't have time for something. I say it all the time too, so I need to get my own pennies, but there will never be a perfect time to start. There's no when I have more time. The perfect time is now, friends. Also, do you see me in a comfy most of the time? No makeup, my hair's barely brushed. Did I mention I'm a full time working mom? The people that know will understand. And sorry if you're someone that expects me to come glammed up each time wearing the great outfits. This channel's not for you. Here's one surprising delight that has come from this, and it's becoming something special with my kids. This time that I spend on taking videos, thinking about videos, I'm seeing and documenting my kids growing up and us having fun together as a family. Sure, I was worried about having my kids out in the internet, but they love seeing themselves and they love being able to talk about things. They are gaining confidence through doing things for the YouTube channel, which this mom heart is just bursting, friends. They love going back to old videos of them years ago and seeing how much more they can cook, seeing how much more they can do crafts, seeing how much more they've improved in games, and they've gotten better at speaking in front of the camera, or they just laugh at themselves at the tiny people that have these super adorable, funny expressions. And friends, that is priceless. Sure, I have tons of videos on my phone, but this is different. This is edited, this is documented. It is just a sweet thing for our family to do together and to go back and see, and the grandparents get to enjoy it as well. We get to see how we're improving, we get to learn, but so do our kids, so do the people that are watching us. I don't have the right gear, Amy. People. I still shoot most of my videos on my phone and often even edit on my phone. You don't need anything fancy to get started. Up level that as you go. Do not let that stop you from starting because you will obviously never get to where you want to be if you do not start. I've slowly upgraded some gear, gotten some mics, gotten some stands, learning to systemize how to do things like scripting a little bit more, researching thumbnail endings, how to get help in editing as well. I've done more, but that all comes with time. You just have to start. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that throughout this video, but you really do. And you learn as you go. It's like a job. You don't know everything from the start. You learn as you go. You get better. You gain skills. Can we just apply that here too? Do you see my channel? I've done this as a hobby for most of the time that I've had this channel, until fairly recently when I started seeing this more as a business. And as a result, you'll see I have changed so many things on this channel. I've even changed channel names for goodness sake. It used to be called Flashes of Joy. Now it is called This Japanese American Life because my perspective shifted, my focus on where my passion and my strengths lie changed. And so I changed the name. And that's kind of the beauty of a small channel is that you can do these experimental types of things and figure out where you want to go and what kind of content you like to make. If you look through my channels, I have videos about travel, amusement parks, food, Japanese crafts, teaching kids, hello pandemic, about PE, about countries, all kinds of things, as well as just fun things we do together. It is freaking all over the place. But I'm trying to focus down more as I start to look at it more as a business, as I try to look at what do people want to see from me. But honestly, do what is fun for you because consistency is key. And if it's not fun, if it's not something you're good at, you're not going to want to stick with it. As someone that has been all over the place and still has over 1,500 subscribers, over 1,700 subscribers, it's okay to figure it out as you go. On that note, if there's something you want to see from my channel or content you want to see, put it in the comments because I want to hear from you. I love hearing from you. All right, so you might be thinking, but Amy, I want to make money. I want to become a full time content creator and have this be my full time business. Friends, I love that you have this attitude and vision from the start. You have your answer there to just start already. And if that is you, I highly, highly recommend you check out Ali Abdal's course called the Part Time YouTuber Academy because there's so much good stuff that I learned from there that I wish I had learned earlier, honestly, that would have put me on a fast track to figuring this stuff out instead of more experimentally as I did. With that said, let me say that there is so much more than monetization on YouTube. If you saw my video that I had mentioned earlier about how much YouTube paid me, it wasn't that much. But it's not just about that where money comes in or where things can be monetized because of your presence on the internet. This channel made me start an Instagram account because I wanted to market my videos, right? And even though I was a little hesitant about being on more social media, I did it. And that actually led to one thing after another. I started a food Instagram account because I don't know if you can tell, but I absolutely adore food, eating out, creating it, all of that. Now I get free food, I get paid to eat, I get paid to talk about stuff that I love. I even did a summit because I wanted to work with brands and I got to meet other influencers and parenting experts and people that I really value and respect and work with them to help the people that I want to help who are the busy, stressed out moms like me. I even started a book talk because I'm that crazy person that started reading books even more with my free time, right? And it's only 4 months old, but I have like 1,000 followers, and it's really, really fun to be in that community and connect with people that I never would have connected to. What I'm trying to say is you never know what doors a step of faith and courage can open. And I want you to take that step and just see what happens. Allow yourself the freedom to just try. At this point, I would usually recommend another video for you to watch on the channel, but instead, I'm leaving you with one challenge to go and upload your first video. Ours was like a 2-minute video to start. It doesn't even have to be long. Just record on your phone, post it, just do it. Starting is the hardest part. And when you do, make sure to come back and tell me so I can support your journey too. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Happy recording, friends.